Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Can I get a sound check? If you can hear me, give me some ones so I know for sure that you can hear me. I'm looking for those ones. Gonna have some coffee in the meantime. There we go. There we go. One, one, ones. One, one, ones. Here we go. Ow, it's really hot. Doug just poured it. Burn my lips off if I'm not careful. Thank you. Liking my pink hat there. So, I don't know if y'all remember last fall and winter, but I'm wearing my favorite plaid shirt that isn't mine, that I stole out of the closet. You know, there's Ava's side of the closet, there's Doug's side of the closet, and this shirt just happened to migrate from Doug's side of the closet right to the middle. And then it kind of came over this way. It's backwards on the camera into my section. So now I get to wear it. Yep, my favorite plaid shirt that isn't mine. This would be it right there. This would be it. All right. How is everybody this morning? Let's see, I'm going to have some more coffee. This really is the first sips of coffee of the day. Got my ice water over here. And I can already tell I'm going to need a couple of cough drops. I didn't get those out ahead of time, so I'll have to do that real quick. Oh my goodness, this is going to make some rattling noise, so I'm actually going to mute myself so it's not too annoying. It's going to be really loud. Okay, I'm back. That was really loud. This part is not so loud. Okay. All right. Well, let's say some hellos, and then we'll have some more coffee. Let's see here. Nancy's here. Inspired to Wander is here. Good morning. Christina at Dyson's Crazy Adventure is here. Good morning. Desert Adventures in Arizona is here. Good morning. And he'll be going live later this morning. Oh my, and he's got 4 cups of coffee lined up there. And Jay Sunday Drives is here. Good morning. The monkey is here. Good morning. Scrolling. Let's see. Oh, the desert is finally cooling off. This is Steve talking. We have the house open and it is 64 degrees. Nice. Well, we had the furnace on. I don't know. I didn't look ahead of time, so let me look. Let's see. While I'm here, I'll put my phone on silent because I know it is not on silent. There. And click there, and then we'll know in just a minute. We'll know in just a minute what my weather is. All I know is the furnace was running. So it is cool. Coolish. It is 57 degrees right now. And our high is going to be 75 degrees. And the low tonight is 43. Let's see. We're going to be in the 40s. Oh, Friday, we're down in the 30s again. And the high's only 57 on Friday, Doug. In the 70s all the rest of this week. till Friday. Then we're only in the 50s for a high. Fall is here. Fall is here. So what's your weather like, everybody? Let's see here. Debbie F is here. Good morning. See. Everybody saying good mornings. There's my sound check. Doug made the coffee this morning, and it was really good. Really hot, but really good. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Okay. Have Cheetah Will View is here. He brought some donut. Oh, I'm sorry. This was my chat jumped. I'm sorry. Fairy Dust Weep the Wild Winds is here. Nitro Cold Brew this morning. Monday. Yeah. That's right. Debbie says, Steve, we just made it up to 41. It was 37 earlier. Brrr. Brrr. Brr, brr, brr. Let's see here. Everybody saying good mornings. The monkey says plaid is your color. I call it Ava plaid. My collar's a little messed up. There. That's better. Now my collar's fixed. Steve says, Ava, I think that color fits you better than Doug. Fairy Dust saying good morning. Small Town Tourist is here. Good morning. Man, I need more coffee. Sip on this coffee while I'm talking. Patrick says it's 38 degrees there. Small Town Tourist says it's 75 in Mesa. TGIF is here. Good morning. Making the coffee. She Devil Adventures is here. Says good morning, everyone. At work, but listening in the background. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Jolly Matilda is here. Hello, Tracy. Thanks for being here. Steve's Desert Adventures in Arizona says 64 here, but the high will be 95. Woo! Well, that's a big temperature difference. Ann says it's 52 and the high will be 79. Christina Dyson's Crazy Adventure says 53 right now and the high of 74. Fairy Dust says it's 62 right now with a high of 85. Now, the Small Town Tourist says, so happy the cooler weather is here. Me too. Me too. It is sit around the fire pit weather, and I enjoy that very much. Sorry, my nose was itching. Good morning, Ray. Van Life Rocks is here. Good morning. She Devil says it's wet and cool in Central Virginia. Diane Phoenix is here. Good morning. She says it's 45 here, high of 71. That's a big temperature difference too. Nancy at Inspired to Wander says today in Napa it will go up to 79, but I'm headed to the beach today for a camping trip and it'll be cooler there. Van Life Rocks saying good morning to everybody. Yeah, you have fun at the beach. TGIF says that sounds fun. Let's see here. There's Floss. Good morning. 45 going to be 69 today. PSV Odyssey is here. Good morning, driving and listening. We appreciate that very much. Thank you. Cheetah will view. Patrick says, coffee is our friend. It sure is. Everybody's saying good morning. Tracy says 50 here with lots of wind. Ooh, lots of wind. We had a lot of wind the other day. But it's pretty cool. I mean, pretty calm. It is pretty cool, but it's pretty calm right now. I don't even see the leaves moving. I don't even see the leaves moving. So it's laundry day, y'all. It's laundry day. Have Cheetah will view says the cheetah is sleeping under the blankets. I bet it's cool weather. Verida says 79 is good. It sure is. Small Town Tourist says, Ava, you have the best coffee mugs. I have a whole collection. And I'm getting ready to. I used to plan what cup I was going to use. And I kept them alternating pretty good. So this week I'm going to start doing that again, where I know exactly what cup I'm going to be using. And eventually, this is a goal for 2023. I'm going to make thumbnails with my own coffee cups on them. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi. Looking here, looking. Everybody's saying good morning. Well, I'm so glad that you all are here. Steve says I use the same coffee cup until I break it. Doug does something very similar, only he uses the same one until it finally gets put in the dishwasher. A quick rinse, it's good to go. All right, well, let's take a look here. Yeah, it's laundry day. So last Monday, I did 6 loads of laundry because I was just behind. Today, my goal is 4 loads of laundry because I am getting out the winter clothes. Now, some people do their clothes in different ways. Some people have their tank tops and shorts and short sleeve shirts and long sleeve shirts and sweaters year round in the closet or the drawers. Some people sort them out and have their summer clothes out. And then when fall gets here, they get their winter clothes out, right? Because they've been put up for the season. So I'm one of those people. So I'm getting my winter clothes out. And I don't have that many sweaters because I have cats. And cats can destroy a sweater lickety split. But I think I'm going to get a couple of sweaters this year. I think I have 2 sweaters. But I think I want to get a couple more sweaters. I want to get a cardigan. I am a cardigan woman. Just because they are warm and snug and they just feel so good. But yeah, so I'm getting the winter clothes out, and I should be good to go and be back down to normal loads of laundry. Now, I know some of y'all do 4 and 6 loads of laundry a week, but there's just 2 of us in the house. So that is not a normal amount of laundry a week for me. But yeah, get that done. We'll go to the we'll wash them here. We'll go to the laundromat to get them dry. Let's see. Everything but the red stuff goes in the same load. No sorting here. Anne says, that was Small Town Tourist. Anne says, I live in Oregon, so I layer up. So I need it all. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And in the winter, you'll see me. I always layer because I'm kind of cold natured. And with my, my lupus and arthritis, the cool weather can make me hurt. So my theme or motto, whatever, is you can always take off a layer if you get too hot, but if I get cold, it's over. I'm going to be hurting the rest of the day. Inspired to Wander says, Ava, on the way to the beach, there's a pumpkin patch with a bunch of old tractors on display. I will snap a photo for you and Doug. Oh, please do. Please do. The show and tell will be coming up on the second Wednesday, but you can show us before then. That would be awesome. Absolutely awesome. TGIF says, yay, hoodie weather. Oh my gosh, I love hoodies. I have a pink hoodie that zips up the front, but then I have my gray hoodie that's a slip over hoodie. I want to get at least one more hoodie too, because I love to wear hoodies. Love it. Farida says, Ava, out here we wear the summer clothes and just add the hoodie. There you go. Debbie says, Ava, I used to swap out my wardrobe, but when I started working from home, that ended. I have 3 things in my closet now: jeans, sweatshirts, and t-shirts. There you go. There you go. Yeah, when I switched to working at home, and even teaching online, right? I learned the art of not having to get out of my comfy pants, right? And putting on my shirts and my makeup and doing my hair, but still in my comfy pants, right? Because you're sitting down and you very rarely have to get up. But when you do, you're busted, right? Y'all have seen me raise my knee up and I got my Care Bear pants. Not today. I got my lavender jeans on. No Care Bear pants today, darn it. Small Town Tourist says shorts and t-shirts 10 months a year, and the jeans and t-shirts. And then jeans and t-shirts. Laundry kept simple. There you go. Desert Adventure says in Arizona says we have about 3 weeks of winter here. My hoodies last for years. I can wear out a hoodie. I sure can. Nancy says 3 weeks of winter is not much. Oh, our winters get pretty cold here. And snow. I love snow as long as I don't have to drive in it. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I can hear it in my mind. I can hear my boots crunching in the snow as I'm walking through the yard. And we enjoy our bird feeder more in the winter than we do this summer. Now, in the summer, we have birds that come, and of course, the hummingbirds are here in the summer. We love that. But in the winter, the birds just frolic at the bird feeder, and it's so fun to watch. So fun to watch. There's Robin Jan Canvan. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Oh, I have a reason to celebrate. Woo! I can multitask again, you guys. Happy hands. Yes. I know that doesn't sound like a huge thing, but I have been a huge multitasker, and that's how I get so much done in my day. Previously is pre-concussion is that I multitask. I always multitask, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 things. And that's one of the abilities I lost after my concussion was the ability to have enough concentration to even multitask 2 things. Couldn't pull it off, couldn't do it at all. But this last week, my multitasking abilities are back. Woo! I am so happy about that. And you know what happens around here when we're happy? All right. I love that. I do. That little frog and that little butterfly, ladybug, have brought so much joy to our lives since we bought them. They've been in the house hanging. They hung on the porch for a while. But my favorite place they've ever been is out on that tree. And that's where they've been for years now, is out on the tree. They used to greet me on the porch when you came in the door. They were hanging there. But I love them the best out on the tree by the swing. And I get to see them when I'm walking, watering flowers, when I take the dog out, when I'm sitting on the swing, when I'm pulling weeds. I just have enjoyed them thoroughly, very, very much. Well, let's grab a moon video, y'all. It is moon video time. And get over here and grab it. Here we go. Grab your coffees and enjoy. All right. I love watching the moon. It just makes me happy. It brings me peace. And always enjoy it. Always enjoy it very, very much. Oh, goodness. Fall is my coughing time, y'all. Sorry. Okay, let's get back over here to my comments screen. See what's going on. There's Kathleen Klein. Good morning. Desert Adventures in Arizona says, we live here so we can watch you folks play in the snow. Oh, Fairy Dust needs pierogies. Me too. I need some pierogies. Inspired to Wander says, Ava, that is great news. I'm very happy for you. It is great to be able to multitask again. It is fantastic. And it's so funny because it's not something I really think about. It just naturally happens. And I caught myself doing 3 different things and just realized, oh my gosh, I'm multitasking again. Fantastic. Because, some things I do on the computer, some things I do the old fashioned way, bookwork. And I might on the side have a show going I'm watching, or YouTube videos I'm watching, or a movie playing that I'm listening / watching while I'm working. And I just noticed that I was multitasking. And it was great. I was very, very happy. Tracy's saying, congratulations, Ava. And Steve says, yay, Ava, back to normal life. And there's those emojis here. Woohoo! There's Kathleen Klein. Good morning. Floss says that is great news. Good morning, Floss. There's those emojis there. Love it. Debbie says that is great news, Ava. It's been too long since you could multitask. I looked up the date the other day just because I was organizing pictures and putting my pictures and videos that I haven't edited yet into files. May 16th was when I had my fall and my head injury. May 16th. Wow. It's been a long road back, but happy to be back. And I'm happy it wasn't worse. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy it wasn't worse. Everybody's saying good morning to Kathleen. I sing good morning. She says, I hope everyone is as fine as Frog's hair this morning. Oh no, Christina says, oh my gosh, I forgot I start an hour later today. I almost clocked in an hour early. Oh no. Don't clock in early. Good morning, Sandra Robinson. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Says that is beautiful. Thank you. Love the moon. All right. You guys might have to help me remember Monday. I now start an hour later. Okay, you remind us to remind you that you start an hour later on Mondays. My bang for your bucks is here. Good morning. Good morning. Kathleen says, hey, Christina, you start an hour later on Mondays. Oh, goodness. We're a great help, aren't we? We are. We got you covered. Let's see here. I'm looking through the comments here. Let's see here. Freda said, yep, we had the last of Jan's pierogies last Monday's breakfast. Aw, that sounds good. I haven't had those in a while. Inspired to wander, starting work early this morning. Critters wait. See y'all on Wednesday morning. Thank you, Ava. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We appreciate y'all so much. And that just leads me to a shout out to each and every one of you for being such good friends, for supporting our channel, for being there for prayers and caring for one another, and just being the great people that you are. And for watching our lives, for watching our replays, our videos, for giving us thumbs ups and comments, and for sharing us out, and just for making it so much fun. Because sometimes we get a little weary, don't we? Sometimes we get a little weary. We all do. And that encouragement keeps us going. It keeps us going, gives us a reason to get out there and keep doing what we're doing. And we appreciate you all so much. You rock. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I have to give a shout out to Doug. He always makes the coffee on Mondays because he's a sweetheart. He is the one who found our live light up here. And I love it. Absolutely love it. It's been up there for, how long has that been up there now? Year and a half, maybe? We haven't burnt those bulbs out yet. Sometimes I forget to turn it off when I'm done. And it's on for a while. I try to remember to unplug it when I'm done, but it just doesn't always happen. But yeah, that is fantastic. And he is so much fun on and off the camera. He's just so much fun and such a great support. And I appreciate him making his videos for our channels. And I love the fact that it gives us an opportunity to work together, to focus on something together, and to spend time together. And I just enjoy that he has so much fun doing the YouTube channels as well. And we just love y'all. So shout out to Doug. Cheers, Doug. He nodded. I got the head nod. At least the one that look. It's the head nod. So, okay, hold on. Okay, so I grew up in the country, and out in the country, everybody said hello. Actually, we usually said hi. Occasionally they said howdy. A lot of how are you? A lot of y'all come back when you're leaving somewhere. Everybody always walked you to your car when you were leaving. So you started saying goodbye early because you had to anticipate the time factor into that in case you were on your way somewhere by a certain time. That there were, you talk when you say you got to go, you say your goodbyes there, and then you go outside to the car and everybody talks outside the car before you actually get in it. And then you get in, you roll the windows down, right? You talk a little bit more and then you go, right? But the head nod, that was a big thing. Does everybody still head nod? Is just a way, like when you're driving by and you make contact, you just make eye contact, you just nod. Sometimes the guys would do their hat. No, they didn't take their hat off or not, but they just like the brim of their hat. Just the hello gesture, right? So Doug and I were in the truck, and when we're in his truck, it's a 73 Ford. What is it? A Ford F what? 100. Ford F-100, 73. Green. And what motor you got in it? 360. It's got a 360 engine in it, which means people hear you coming. But his truck gets a lot of attention when we're going somewhere. So we're going down the road, and there's a guy on a motorcycle. He's pulled off onto the curb, and he's talking to some people outside their house on the curb. And so they all heard us coming. So they're like doing the whole watching you go by thing, right? So when we got up there close enough to make eye contact, I did the head nod and he did it back. And I'm just like, wow, did you see him? I got a head nod. I was so excited about that head nod. But do y'all still do that? How do you acknowledge people? And I don't just mean your friends. I mean, when you're out in public, how do you acknowledge people? Because I love the head nod. I love the head nod. Let's see here. I'm not sure exactly. Okay, there's where I left off right there. Oh, Van Life Rocks will be right back. He's doing laundry. Kathleen says, please do mine too, Ray. Let's see. Oh, Tim says, drop your laundry off for Ray to do all of ours for us. Kathleen says, weary, more like exhausted. Chara Party's here. Good morning. Got that tune in your head now. Robin Jan says, Ray, we have so much laundry. Please do ours too. Ray's doing everyone's laundry. Sweet, says Tracy. Heavy Metal Ava, says Monkey. Good to have you here, Charpart. Good morning. Too far to drive for a laundry run, Mobang. Darn it. Steve sent him some laundry emojis. He needs his shorts and t-shirts washed, please. Oh. Mobang says, I woke up and ran into this chat room. Oh. Everybody's saying thank you, Dad. Van Life Laundry. I love that, Kathleen. Yay for Silent Doug, says Tracy. Laundry Life rocks. That's a good one, Tim. Okay, Debbie says, I wave to everyone that walks near my house. Most of them wave back. Oh, and that's another thing. There's certain places you go, neighborhoods out in the country. Everybody waves at everybody, and you'll see people sitting out on the front porches, and just anticipate they're gonna wave at you. And wave at everybody out on their porches, right? Yeah. I don't see as much porch sitting happening in town as I do in the country. Of course, when I was growing up, porch sitting was a huge thing. Sitting out in the shade of the trees was a big thing because we didn't have air conditioning then, right? So everybody, it was always cooler outside if you were in the shade. That you gotta be in the shade in the summer. But all the chairs sat in a circle out under the tree, and they just rotated around as the shade moved during the day, right? The chairs just moved right along with the shade around that tree. And yeah, I love it. Floss. Tim, did you get dressed before you ran in here? Monkey says, I head nod when I'm sleepy. I do that too. And I was editing one of my Native American flute overnight streams the other day, and I nodded off and went to sleep while I was editing. Relaxed me right out. Right out. But look, our Kentucky friends, Kathy and Joe. Kathy must ask Joe if he's giving her a look, and his response, "No, I'm not. I'm not giving you a look. I'm just showing it to you." Doug, were you showing me your look? Sorry, I got that last of my cough drop up there. Char of Heart says, I don't roll the window down when I'm saying goodbye. I just engine on and take off. Then out of range, I wave one more time. The quick exit. No. And Jay tells Scott all the time, I need a wife. And he says, why? It's just someone to, now I'm paraphrasing here because I already scrolled by that. Someone to do the cooking and the cleaning. And he says, what about a maid? Kathleen says, all working women need a wife and a maid and a cabana boy too. Steve says a 360 engine will pass anything but a gas station. That made Doug chuckle because that's the truth. That is the truth. Absolutely. No. Char of Heart says, I nod to the unknown and grin and wave at the known. There you go. Good system. Jolly Matilda Tracy says, everyone is friendly here, and we say, hey. I told him because wives don't get paid. Oh, I got a stack of dishes I got to do. Today is laundry day and dishes day. Oh, Char of Heart says, hey, I only have 2 shirts and a dress. Mine first, please. You'll be done in less than 45 minutes. Sandra Robinson says, here everyone waves at you from their vehicles, nods their heads at people we don't know, and say hi to people we do know. Nice. Oh, I love that. Finger wave. Kathleen says, everyone here does the one finger wave off the top of the steering wheel. The tourists see what they forgot on the roof of their car. Oh my gosh. I think I already told you this last week, but I got to tell you again. Doug's over there grinning because he knows what I'm getting ready to say. So, was it last weekend? I think it was just last weekend. My time's gone wanky. We were at Potterfield Park at a family picnic, and Dad wanted to go get the Model A. So we all hopped into Doug's truck and drove up around to the house. And when we pulled in the drive, so let's set this up. So in the truck, we turn around, we go down the dirt road, up a little incline, stop sign. Then we turned and went around a curve, turned in a sharp turn to a driveway, went up this driveway lane, and then stopped. When we stopped, we heard something. Thought the back tire ran over something in the driveway. But when Doug opened his door and looked out, it was his blue cup like this. He had sat it on top of the cab of the truck before he got in because he ran back to put something in the back of the truck to open the camper door and put the something in the bed of the truck. That had stayed there all that time, up the hill, through the turn, around the curve, through the sharp turn, through the bumps in the driveway, till he stopped. I don't know how it didn't fall off on the highway. I have no clue. We have no clue. But it didn't break. It didn't break. So we were laughing, talking about, we remember those commercials with the suitcases where they dropped them from planes and they didn't bust open or break. They ran over them with vehicles. They didn't bust open or break. They bulldozed them. They didn't bust or break. They tried to blow them up. They didn't bust or break. Dropped them from tall buildings. They didn't bust or break. But it was amazing that it didn't break. It was so funny. So funny. Verita says, wave like in a parade. Ray's back and Debbie's letting him know, Ray, you missed it. We all voted and you are doing all of our laundry today. Oh. Sandra says, I'm older than you, Ava, and we had AC. Well, we didn't. We were out in the country. Now, AC did become a thing as I was growing up, okay? But most of my childhood, till I was probably in my teens, it was fans in the windows, right? Yeah. And you didn't do a whole lot of cooking, although because it heated the house up in the summer. Although my family's, my grandparents, aunts, uncles, my mom, everybody canned. Everybody canned, made jellies, made jams, made relishes, made stewed tomatoes, green beans, canned potatoes, canned all kinds of things, plus the fruits and things like that. We did a lot of freezing. But yeah, it would get really warm in those kitchens. And that's something that even today, I would love to have a summer kitchen. For those of you who might not know what a summer kitchen is or is for, it's so you can do your cooking and your canning and your things like that in a room that is separate from the rest of the house, so it doesn't heat up the entire house, right? It's a separate room. Sometimes it's an addition to the house to where it's a closed off room. Sometimes it's actually a detached next to the house kind of room. I would love to have a summer kitchen so that in the summertime, when canning and a lot of cooking and baking's going on, it doesn't heat up the whole house. Would love that. Oh, Tim Tim's got more laundry for you to do, Ray. Ray says, that's fine as long as all this laundry fits in one load. Well, Ray, I don't know how big the washing machines are there. I think it's not all going to fit. Oh, Kathleen says, hey, Doug, you're invited up there to combine beans today, and she'll feed you. We were just looking at the bean fields. They're here. Once in a while, you see one that's dried up and ready, but most of our beans are still drying up. They're not quite ready for combining yet here. We were just talking about that the other day. There's Old Car Junkie. Good morning, says, I'm coming in late. Hello to all, but I can't stay long. Well, we're just glad you're here, and thank you for saying hello. See here. When driving the Jeep and seeing another Jeep, it's required to do the 2-finger wave. Is that the 2-finger steering wheel or just a... like this. On the motorcycle, you have to do this kind of wave. So when Doug and I are riding together, that's part of my job, although we always both end up waving. Just do the little wave. I'm looking through here. I'm going to have some more coffee. Rules are rules, you know. True. There's Scott, One Jaws Jr. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Oh, Tim says motorcyclists got the one finger pointing down to the ground wave. It means rubber side down. AKA no crashing going down, buddy. Oh. Everybody's saying hi to Scott and to Old Car Junkie. Desert Adventure says Doug is a great driver, nice and smooth. He is. He really is. Right? Those suitcases were like iron. Oh, and remember they had like the gorilla jumping up and down on it too. Oh, memories. There's Hope Bus. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Kathleen says, good morning, Scott. We hired Anna Mae to cook and a cabana boy while you weren't looking. Oh, Car Junkie says, what does AC mean? Oh. Good morning, Michael Ann. Spoiled Mama, did I miss you coming in? I did. There you are saying good morning. Good morning. Boy, it's easy to miss people when you're scrolling. But I caught that because somebody said hello. I love it when they all greet each other because once in a while I'm going to miss somebody. And I really appreciate y'all greeting each other and making everybody feel welcome. It makes such a big difference. And we are all so used to that, you know, sometimes I don't want to say we take it for granted, but we're used to it. It's how this community has taught me to be in a chat when I'm in a chat, is to greet everybody. And it made me feel welcome. And I just love it that we welcome everybody. And once in a while, you'll hear someone new to our chats, meaning our community chats, say, wow, this is a friendly place to be, right? Because you feel welcome, you feel appreciated, and it makes a difference. And so I appreciate that so much. Let's see. Oh, Hope Bus has been canning meat. She says that blows my mind and I'm hooked. That's one thing I have not canned that I'm interested in learning to do, is canning some meats. Now I have canned soups before. My pressure cooker is just a little one. So before I it'll hold like 4 of the little jars. Which for Doug and I is plenty for like a meal. It's like the cans of green beans you get at the store, right? It's that kind of a size jar that fits in there. 4 or 5 will fit in there. But I need to get a larger pressure cooker so I can do some of the larger jars. Because when I'm doing soups, I'd rather have the larger jars. Oh, Kathleen has a summer kitchen, her back porch. Nice. Oh, Car Junkie said indoor plumbing was a new deal to come in Mom's house in 1978. Oh, yeah. You know, and at my grandparents', the outhouse was still there. And us kids would go use it. We thought it was so fun. Oh my gosh, I'm going to go use the outhouse. Of course, it was only fun because we got to use it when we wanted to. We didn't have to trudge out there in the rain, a downpour, or thunder and lightning, or snow, right? We just did it because it was fun. But yeah, Fairy Dust Sense, that sounds awesome. A summer kitchen. Hope says we do our canning outdoors. What do you use outdoors? Over a fire, or have you got like an electric pressure cooker? Jolly Matilda says, yes, summer kitchens are wonderful. My grandmother had one. Nice. So that's one of my dreams, is to have a summer kitchen. One of these days, I'll have a summer kitchen. You know, and we kind of already talked about it. I couldn't hear where I am right now. It wouldn't be something that I could do. But later, Doug mentioned, you know, maybe a shed made into a summer kitchen. You know, they use those sheds for everything now. You can have a shed to house, tiny house. You can have shed to cabins. You can have shed cabins. So a shed to summer kitchen would be fantastic. It would be fantastic. Oh, Fairy Dust, heard you say, mm. mm, 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 mm. It probably wasn't, it was, What do you think? And it's all in the head nod or the grimace to what means, right? That's right. Rondell Adventures is here. Hello. Michael and Spoiled Mama says, I just seen them taking beans off on Saturday. Nice. Nice. Everybody's talking. Old Junkie says here it's a low 5 on the bike. Yeah, I guess that is kind of what it is. It's not because you don't raise it up. That's the whole point, is you're on a bike. You don't want to affect your balance, right? So the low 5, that's what we do. Low 5. That's a better name for it. Everybody's saying hi. Let's do some shout outs here. One is to Desert Adventures in Arizona. You on my list here. See, right there, Steve live. He is live in 1 hour. I actually looked ahead of time this morning. After me. So he is live in 1 hour. And we'll do an Ava raid over there. And everybody's invited to come over there. I'll enjoy Steve's lives very much. And he always has some drone footage. He sometimes has the koi pond. And I enjoy both of those very much. And a very friendly place to be. Wonderful chat over there. So you're all invited. 1 hour. 1 hour. Uh-oh. Somebody mentioned bacon? They did. Jolly Matilda Tracy says, I'm hungry for eggs, bacon, and grits. I've not had grits in forever. I'm writing that down in great big letters. I need some grits. I love grits. Yumma, yumma, yumma. I would like some eggs and sausage in grits. And a side of biscuit and gravy. Don't want much, do I? Thank you for dropping that link, Ray. And oh, Kathleen says, all my crock pots are loaded and turned on. A necessary step I found out the hard way. Oh, there's nothing like thinking your crock pot or your slow cooker is on, and then you go check it and you plugged it in, but you never turned it on. Been there. Time for me to mount my trusty combine and trundle off to the fields. Have a great day. Thank you for being here, Kathleen. Let's see. I'm looking here. Freda says, I'll be right there to help. Oh, Debbie says my in-laws had a basement kitchen. Interesting. That would work too. Oh, Hope S uses the propane cooker thing. No, we have used a propane cooker to do homebrew before, but I probably just didn't know how to set the heat because I only did that one time. So I'd have to figure out how to set the heat for that. Because it would be great to be canning and not be heating up the entire house. Yes. Ron says, I have a 14 cargo V nose cargo trailer rigging for a kitchen. Nice. Tracy says, I dream of a summer kitchen too, Ava. Ron says, hello, Doug. He said hello back. What? Fairy Desk says, was going to set up a summer kitchen, pull out the folding table right outside. Bam! No, we do have our little Coleman stove, but it just takes those little things of propane, and I don't know how long one of that would last for canning, because canning's a longer process. Michael Land says, V and I went to a Mennonite farm this summer to buy fresh donuts, and they had an old-fashioned stove out on their porch. Nice. Car Junkie said, my wife's shed is her darn yarn barn. Say that 3 times fast. Let's see here. Sandra says it's not a Monday morning without someone saying bacon. Bacon. Debbie says, I love grits too. Michael Ann says they were amazing donuts, fresh made and still warm. Grits and cow butter. Oh, yeah. Verita says, okay, you had me at fresh hot donuts. And Jay has meetings and work, but we'll try to pop in and listen at Steve's. Grits. I love grits. So there's so many ways you can eat grits. My 2 favorite ways are just plain with lots of butter, no pepper. But you can also eat it as cereal with milk and sugar. You can eat it other ways too, but those are my 2 favorites. Scott says it's a workday Monday, but I'm not feeling it. Fairy Dust says me neither. Well, let's see. Let's get down there. All right. I'm to the end of my chat. Wow. Oh, wow. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, y'all. So we have Steve's live in 51 minutes. I'm looking at the clock. On the top of the hour is Steve's live. So I hope to see you there. Ron Darrell's Adventures says going to make Ava some bacon wrapped pretzels to stir her coffee with. Bring it on. I've never had a bacon wrapped pretzel, but I like bacon. I love pretzels. It's a go. It's a go. Okay, so Steve at the top of the hour, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Then this evening at 7 p.m. Pacific time is Monday Moon Gazing with me on Aegis Paranormal on that YouTube channel there. And then also begins the week of music to relax to when you go to bed, when you're getting ready for bed, unwinding from the day, when you're done with everything. You've gone to all the YouTube lives you're going to go to for the evening, and now you're ready to just relax and go to bed. Then grab the live over at Avis Meditations and relax. Tonight, I'm featuring sunrises. There we go. I'm about to cough some more. It's featuring sunrises and my Native American flute over there. We got lots of bacon going on in the chat. Bacon. So, show and tells in 2 weeks on Wednesday. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate you so very, very much. Always know how awesome you are. Never forget it. And always know that you are wonderfully made. You're here for a reason. You're inspiring those around you, even when you're unaware. It happens a lot when you're unaware. If you find yourself struggling, whatever the struggle is, there's so many ways we can struggle. Just know that you're not alone. We all have times when we struggle. And 2, that you can get through it. We can do hard things and you can get through it. Don't ever give up. Keep baby stepping if you have to. Just don't give up. We love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for being here to have coffee and start your day with us. And we hope you have a great day. Hope to see you on top of the hour and in a live chat somewhere. We love you. Have a great day.